Hello. She's like, what is that thing? What is that thing?
Look, who's that? Who's that baby?
Oh! What are you saying? What are you saying? Can I touch the camera? That's a microphone. Yeah, microphone. Yes, family. Yes, family. Yes, family. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to bring you another vlog style video. And we're going to bring you a bit of a DIY video, I believe. I'm going to be the cameraman. Wifey's going to be
the chef.
The chef. And we're going to share some stuff with you, some goodness. ASMR video as well.
We're going to make bone marrow butter.
Bone marrow butter.
Oh, that's a bit close.
A bit close, sorry. It's a close up, baby.
Bone marrow butter.
Bone marrow butter. Okay, let me bring it back like this.
Yeah.
Bone marrow butter.
I've been wanting to make it for a while. Oh my days. Look how huge these are. These are grass-fed beef bones. These are really good for bone marrow. Oh my gosh, I don't know how many I'm going to need.
Whoa. They're huge.
Oh, I think it's the knuckles. Look at that.
Gee, that looks like bone. That looks like a knee joint or something.
Look at the knuckle. So yeah, the reason that we're doing this is Avaya's weaning. We haven't even recorded Avaya on here, so yeah, Avaya's now 6 months old. She's now starting to wean, and we're doing it completely differently, like we did with her birth and her pregnancy. We're doing it completely differently to how we've done it before. We're not going to be weaning onto grain. We're not going to be weaning onto cereal and stuff like that, like we did with Marrow and Lamar. We're trying to do it more ancestral. I've got 2 books. This is one that is really good. It's called The Nourishing Traditions Book and Baby and Childcare. So this is by Sally Fallon Morrill. Basically, Dr. Weston A. Price formulated the dietary laws necessary for ensuring the health and vitality of our children generation after generation. So we're basically trying to give her the most optimal start, really, with her gut. Yeah. And it was a really big deal for us to transition from a vegetarian diet to eating meat, and that's when we started to basically learn about the types of meat that we eat and how important meat is in our diet, provided that it's good quality meat, and understanding about how important organ meats are and stuff. So yeah, we're trying to change up our diet, and we're wanting to ensure that Avaya's on like the most optimal diet for her, starting on food, and ensuring that her gut is as prepared as possible, I suppose. That's why we're trying to not introduce grain until she's a year old. Yeah. Okay. Did you know that grains aren't even supposed to be introduced to a baby? Oh yeah, I already told you, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, till they're at least 1. Yeah. They should have teeth. I didn't know that. So yeah, Amara and Lamar were both weaned at 4 months old, and they both went straight onto cereal. Links for this book hopefully will be in the description. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to see more vlogs from us, family lifestyle vlogs, natural living, DIY recipes. So if you want to see and stick around for that type of content, make sure you subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss a thing. So I've just cleaned the bones. Okay, and we clean them using strong acidic water from our Kangen machine. So the temperature, I need to put it on 220. 220. We just have to roast them basically. Because they're frozen, they're going to need to go in for quite a while, like 45 minutes. If they're not frozen, then it would be about 20 minutes. And you're basically just going to roast them so that the marrow separates from the bone, and then we'll be scooping it out. It's really different. Like if you're watching this video, you might not really know about this lifestyle or type of like diet. I don't really call it a diet, but this way of eating. And it might be a bit weird, because it was to me at first when I first discovered it, because well, especially for us, we were vegetarian stroke almost vegan for a number of years, 40 years nearly. So when it came back to eating meat, that was one barrier, like a belief shift that I had to go through. And then to start eating things like livers and bone marrow and bone broth, that was all new. Sometimes I still have to like, I can do this, and I still have to remember that there's benefits and nutrient dense meals that get prepared from this stuff. And it's an ancestral way of eating, an ancestral way of living, rather than this way that we used to eat, plant-based, pre-packaged, processed, synthetic foods.
that are completely filled with toxins, chemicals and fake stuff that I don't want to eat anymore. So I'd rather eat something real and natural.
And I think as well, when we used to eat meat, we just didn't have an understanding really of the nutrition that is there.
Yeah.
So we would always just buy chicken breast and that would be it, and not understand the benefits of eating like bone meats and keeping the bone in food. And well, I suppose for you with curry goat there would always be bone in it, but I never really understood the actual benefits to it. And bone broth, I never even heard of it.
I never heard of it.
Organ meats never was something that I really thought about eating.
Yeah, I was always like, nah, I'm not eating that. But still, I'll try it. But I can hear Avaya crying, so I'm probably going to have to get her put in the carrier. What you got to say for yourself, eh? What do you want to say to the camera? Say wagwan YouTube. Say hello.
Used to be frightened, jumping from mountains, but now I'm enlightened. Life is no island, just let the light in. Don't have to be afraid, oh no. See, I'd rather fall, and you don't have to worry about me. I just wanna live free.
I used to tread light on a tightrope until I jumped free with my eyes closed. Every moment in life is like a slideshow, and I'm just pulling strings for the maestro. There's a question I'll ask you, who are you answer to? We all gotta take a course, life is an institute. If you wanna truly soar, nothing can limit you. A light in the dark room, ain't nobody dimming you. Yeah, I can't settle. Young brown boy, mama told me I was special.
Right, so yeah, this is the bone marrow. It's got some fat still that would have been accumulated in there, so we're going to keep all that together. But there's not actually that much that come out, bearing in mind how big these bones are, but it just shows how nutritious it is, really, I suppose.
Nutrient dense, you need a small quantity, especially for babies, you don't need a load. So if you're wondering what are the benefits of consuming beef bone marrow, or probably any bone marrow, but specifically beef bone marrow, because we're doing that today, is that it's rich in collagen, which supports healthy joints, bones and skin. Bone marrow contains high amounts of glycine and conjugated linoleic acid, which both have potent anti-inflammatory effects. It's also rich in glucosamine, and glucosamine supplements have been shown to improve joint health. There's some facts for you. It could help against osteoarthritis, relieve joint pain and reduce inflammation in the joints. So super beneficial for anyone suffering with those illnesses or conditions.
So it's high in iron, vitamin E, phosphorus, thiamine, that's probably totally not the right way to say it, vitamin B12, vitamin A, and then obviously we're going to add butter to it, so then that's going to have its own benefits. Yeah, I'm going to add some butter in. I'm not going to add any salt because the butter has already got sea salt in, but you can use butter as well to flavour it. Again, we're made to believe that we should fear fats and salt, but as long as it's natural occurring salt like Himalayan or coarse sea salt, it actually isn't bad to add a little bit to food, especially for babies because they need sodium. Right, so now we're going to blend this up.
Looks like the patty.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I'm going to make it a bit thicker with some more butter. I don't actually know how much bone marrow there actually was there in the end, so that's why I'm going to have to just
cook and vibe it.
Yeah. Follow my intuition, what I'd say. It's thicker. I suppose it is still quite runny.
Just meant to be like a butter.
Yeah.
So it's more whipped.
But again, this is probably a fine texture for her to eat. I was saying this to you the other day, wasn't I? I was like, oh, I want to try and find something to feed her that's really smooth.
So she could just eat that like that now, isn't it?
Yeah. We can put it on carrots or mix it in with other stuff as well, so we can just see what
Give it a taste test now.
it. Yeah, go on then.
Well, I want to try it.
Try it.
You try first.
No, you go
I
first.
tried the last one first. Just a little bit.
You're surprising yourself, aren't you?
Tastes like, I don't know what it tastes like really. Just tastes like butter really.
Really?
There's quite a lot of butter in there.
Right,
Let's
Avaya.
have a very good taste test.
I'm gonna try some. What's this? Oh, sorry.
What you got there, baby?
It's on your nose. Is that nice? What do you think? Oh yeah.
She's like, give me the whole spoon. Mmm, yum yum.
You like it, don't you?
Yeah.
It's an easy consistency as well.
This time.
Oh yeah. You can taste that it's oily,
Yeah.
but that's probably really good as well. Just like we need to start giving her fish oil because she's supposed to have like oily food. Right, so that's that done. So we just need to obviously put this into some pots. So this is the fat that was left on the tray. We've just poured it into a cup and now we'll use that to cook with. It will go hard and turn into tallow.
Yep.
If you don't know what tallow is, let me show you. That's going to be another video. We're going to make our own tallow. We've already got the suet in the freezer to make this. So this is beef fat. So that will turn into this. Yeah, so that's it. So we've got some pots that we're going to freeze it in and put some in the fridge. And then yeah, just start feeding her. She obviously likes it straight away.
Say hello. Say hey. Hey, yay, yay, yay.
Oh, what is it? But yeah, we also do want to record it because we feel like we didn't know. Well, we didn't know, did we? Back 6 years ago and 9 years ago, we just didn't have an awareness of the nutrition and weaning a baby and how important it is really to just be mindful about when you're introducing food, how important it is about the gut, and actually the gut's developing and the gut and brain connection is so important, and trying to set them up for the best start in life, and it starts in the gut. So we just wanted to do things so differently, and just being mindful of the stuff that you're putting into your body makes a big difference, and especially when your gut is literally been used to breast milk for 6 months, it's a big deal to start transitioning. Hey, look, what's that? Is that Lamar?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just wanting to share it so that other people can know the stuff that we've learned. Like I was saying, I didn't even know that you had to be at least a year to be able to process grains in your gut, and so many parents are just weaning their baby straight onto cereal, thinking that that's the most nutritious thing because it's got added iron and it's got all of the minerals added, but actually you can just feed them whole foods that already have it in. You see this stuff marketed in the supermarket saying baby's first food, and it's being cereal and stuff. So many people that I've spoke to that say, I always put my baby onto rice or cereal as a first food, and it's got all of the added nutrients in, but it's not when you look at the ingredients, what's in there, there's so much added stuff. And then also the fact that they've not even got the actual chemical in their gut to digest the grain until they're a year old. So why for 6 months are they getting fed cereal if they can't digest it? And then off the back of that, then babies have got milk allergies, eczema, gut problems, asthma, all of these different things, and it can be linked literally to the fact that their gut has been introduced to food that it can't digest.
So true, man. Yes,
And both of our children had dairy allergies, and they were weaned at 4 months onto flipping cereal.
Yeah. It's making it worse. So whilst we're recording this YouTube video, we're actually recording some Instagram reels as well, some different recipes of food that we're going to be giving Avaya as part of her weaning journey. So we're not going to put it all into this YouTube video, but if you do want to check out those videos, then make sure you're following us on Instagram. So check the links in the description, go over to Instagram and follow us, and be able to check out some of these baby weaning recipes as well. I'll see if I can give you a quick little peek. Quickly just tell us what you're making.
This is baby pate. So this is lamb liver.
Lamb liver pate.
With bone broth.
Bone broth. Flavours and
textures and that.
Meats and Jesus Christ. What are you doing, man?
This doesn't sit on there.
Flipping down.
Knocking it off. I don't know how that happened. I just moved my hand.
Your face.
I thought I was gonna burn myself. Right, I think this needs some more water added to that.
Alright, I'm gonna stop recording that now. If you are interested in this nutrient dense ancestral way of eating, and if you do resonate with the content, then make sure you subscribe to the channel and follow us for more.
Bye.
Peace.